Cameron Chadukian here with the Daily Developer Show, the show where we talk every single day about how you can become a better developer and how to optimize your lifestyle as a developer. I don't know why I'm using the quotes today. Maybe it's because I'm tired. It's actually about 2:30 a.m. right now, and quite honestly, I'm feeling a little bit exhausted. But tomorrow's a big day. I'm going to be heading back to the U.S. for a surprise visit from my family. I haven't seen them for 2 years. Only a couple people in my extended family know, and that's going to be really, really exciting. My sister just had a baby, and I'm going to get to meet my brother's baby for the first time, so very, very exciting. But that's not relevant to you. What is relevant to you? What's relevant to you is the idea that most likely sometime in your life you're going to have to take some extended trip, right? Whether that's you're having to drive all the way across the US, or you're flying from some kind of transatlantic or continental flight, intercontinental flight. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying you're going from the US to Europe, or Europe to Asia, or Asia to Europe, or the US to Australia. You're going on some long flight or some long journey. Well, when that happens, it's very easy to get out of your habit of programming, get out of the habit of doing something small every single day to advance your progress. But like I always say, consistency is one of the most important things when you're learning to code. So what can we do here to alleviate this problem? Well, like I'm doing right now with the Daily Developer Show, what I recommend you do is, ideally, if you're going to be traveling somewhere, you should, if possible, you should stay up late the night before your flight and, try to get your hour or two of coding in then. And the reason I say this is because, listen, if you're on a long flight, you're probably not going to be too productive on that flight, are you? You're probably going to surf your phone, stare out the window, feel bored. So why not instead work late the night before, and then when you're on the flight, you can just sleep on the flight. Now, I get that not everybody has the ability to sleep on the flight. Some people, they just can't do it. And if they stay up late the night before, and then they continue to not be able to sleep on the flight, then they're just going to be wrecked for a while. So if that's you, this advice does not apply to you. But if you're somebody that can knock out on the flight, hey, all the more, not all the more power, that's not a suitable saying, that's good for you. And what you can do is you can be extra productive the day before or the night before, and you can just get a lot done. And then if you have to take a day off to go on your journey, it doesn't matter, because if your goal is to program for an hour every single day, you can do, and let's say you're leaving on a Tuesday, you can do an hour Monday morning, and then you can, maybe you meet your family or you meet your friends for dinner because you're going to miss them. Maybe you won't see them for a week or a month, or maybe even a year, like in my case. But then you stay up late. After everybody's gone to sleep, you stay up late, and then you can get your hour of code in. So that's really great if you have this opportunity to take advantage of it, because then the next day when you're on the flight, you can sleep for 6 hours on your flight from Ho Chi Minh City to Tokyo, or you can sleep for half of your 16-hour flight if you're going from Chicago to Hong Kong. There's huge benefits to productivity doing that. And you can see, I got the adrenaline going. I'm up at 2:30. I haven't slept in like 24 hours. I'm going mad. The point is, don't just say, oh, I'm on a trip, so it's okay for me to get out of my habit. There is a time and place for breaks, but your break could be during the trip itself. If you're going, for example, if you're going to New York to visit your family for 3 days, maybe you just get an hour of coding in the morning before everybody else wakes up, or maybe you don't get anything done, but you can at least still be advancing by putting in an extra hour before your trip and an extra hour after your trip, so that you're not losing ground, so to speak. So I hope this video found you well. I hope it gave you some inspiration that, hey, even if you got some upcoming trip coming up, you don't have to lose ground because of it. And as you can see, I clearly am not. I'm just losing sleep, but there's no ground being lost here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, this is the Daily Developer Show. We talk about web development and learning to code every single day. So I'm not sure if I will post this video right away because maybe my mom will see it and then she won't be surprised when I come visit. But do note that I have not missed a day of the Daily Developer Show. And anyway, I will see you in the next episode.